Hey guys, it's Chloe, and today I am doing the highly requested Draw My Life tag. This is the American Girl version. If you haven't seen any of these videos, it's basically how I got into American Girl dolls in YouTube and how I got all of my dolls and stuff like that. So everything started in 2007, and that is when I first found out about American Girl dolls. Like most of these videos, it started with a little girl behind an American Girl magazine. My grandmother really wanted me to have a doll that I would love and cherish forever, so we looked at a ton of different dolls so I could find the perfect one that I would have for my whole life. I ended up really liking my twin dolls. I really loved how you could customize them and make them a doll that looked just like you. But then randomly in the mail we got an American Girl magazine, and my grandmother and I both fell in love. We both decided that was the doll I was gonna get. The issue is that I really wanted a doll that looked like me, and I have kind of kit bob hair, and I have green eyes with a bit of brown in there. They kind of change color sometimes. And I have brown hair with a bunch of blonde streaks and even some red and a lot of freckles. And I wanted a doll that looked just like me so I could have a twin. But American Girl didn't really have a doll that looked at me, so my grandmother and my mom had their work cut out for them when they tried to pick me a doll. I ended up getting Just Like You number 19 for my birthday in September that year. And I fell in love with her. Even though she didn't look like me, I just was so happy. I remember taking her to show and tell, and I just had some really great times with Caroline. She has bangs and long brown hair and green eyes, and I named her after my cousin, who I've always really looked up to. In 2008, I got another American Girl catalog in the mail from my grandmother, and it was the new Mia doll. And I didn't really understand Girl of the Year, but I needed Mia because she looked just like me, or pretty close. So for my birthday in 2008, my grandmother got me Mia, and I'm sorry about my arms and like all the pictures because I look super gross. Yeah, they're like slender arms. But whatever. In 2009, I was not into American Girl at all because Krissa came out. And I was crying because Krissa had a pet llama, and I actually had this super irrational fear of llamas, so I wasn't really into American Girl in 2009. But sometime between 2008, 2009, and 2010, I got my first dollhouse, and you can now see it as the stable, and it was from a cardboard box from my grandmother. In 2010, Lainey came out, and I was obsessed with Lainey, with her curls and just everything. She looked so much different than my other dolls because I was finally over the doll that looked just like you thing. So I started saving up my money, and I had saved up $95. I just had $5 more, and then something really unexpected and crazy happened. So my grandmother picked me and my brother up from school, and inside of her car were presents for us, and we were freaking out. But this is actually kind of a funny story. She forgot the keys to our house, so my brother hopped the fence, and I ended up opening Lainey in the backyard on this little patio swing we had while my dog was like going crazy. And the stick figures in this drawing are literally so gross. But I opened up Lainey in my backyard, and I was crying because she was so unexpected. And now I had 3 American Girl dolls, and I was probably the happiest little kid ever. And I drew Lainey's blonde curls, but you probably can't see them. In 2011, I thought I was kind of too old for dolls. None of my friends were really into them, but Kanani came out, and I liked her, and I'm not really sure what happened, but I was just kind of like, no, I just kind of fell out of loving American Girl dolls for a little while. And now comes the story of AG, Chloe, and Zoey, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are interested in. So basically, it is the story of 2 friends, me and Zoey, and there we are. I'm on the left, and Zoey's on the right with our hair both looks really bad. I am not an artist, like, at all. So there we are, and Chloe and Zoey, and we were really best friends, but then something happened. No, we didn't, like, stop becoming friends or anything. I was moving, and we were both devastated. So when I finally left with my U-Haul and all my dolls packed up, it was super duper sad. Because the move is really unexpected, and nobody's expecting it. I guess that's what unexpected means, but I moved just a few days before Christmas time, and I had put Kanani on my list, but I didn't really expect it, but there she was, and I was actually crying my eyes out, like, guys, seriously, it was kind of sad, but I was so happy, and yes, I am bigger than my Christmas tree. I do have a little loft area upstairs, and I had some Barbie dolls and Little's Pet Shop, but then it just took over to all American Girl by then. In summer 2012, I got my this was when AG, Chloe, and Zoey started. Zoey and I would always FaceTime, and we figured out we found this video called Story of Girl of the Year Studios, and it's a stop motion about her and her friend made Girl of the Year Studios channel, and we thought, oh gee, that's so cool, we can make our own, and we were inspired by so many other people like Basil Mentos, of course Girl of the Year Studios, an AG Overseas fan. So we realized that we can make a YouTube too, so over FaceTime, we made our very own YouTube channel, and we called it AG, Chloe, and Zoey, and we were super duper excited to start our channel. So that is how we got started. We were inspired by Girl of the Year Studios. And then on eBay, I found a used Molly that my grandmother bought for me. And so then she came, and she had some issues with her wig. Skip forward towards Christmas, we posted our first video, and it was a stop motion, and Zoey posted it, and it's the only video she's ever posted, but it's still up on the channel. And it was all 4 of her dolls, and they were talking and doing stuff, and I literally thought it was the coolest thing ever. I still think it's amazing. And then over Christmas time, I got to fly to Los Angeles, which was super cool. So I also was able to go to the American Girl store, and using some of my Christmas money, I bought a new doll. For Christmas that year, the one thing I really wanted was a new doll, and I didn't get it, so I was kind of upset about that. But I had saved up enough money just a few days after Christmas, and I went to the store, and I bought the purple party dress and My American Girl number 37. I thought I was completing a super cute quest because she looked just like me and stuff, and my video just kind of skipped there, so I'm sorry about that. So I finally had a doll that looked like me, and I am so excited, and I still love her so, so much. I also had the chance to go and see Zoey on our way home. And I was so excited. We both found a ton of cute little doll stuff, and we made a bunch of crafts, and it was the best time ever. In January, I started doing video capture over YouTube because I got a laptop for Christmas, and it was awesome. So my dolls and I were super happy. And then Goodwill came to the rescue again. I got a new doll. I got Lindsay Girl of 2001, and as you can tell from that picture, she was super duper messed up. So around Easter time, I sent Lindsay and Molly, who had some wig issues, off to the American Girl Doll Hospital to get new heads. Also around that time, I started my blog, and it's called ragadventures.com. I did new posts daily, sometimes daily, double daily. I loved that blog so much. And then Molly and Lindsay came home looking super amazing, and I love them so much. Around here, I still kind of did YouTube videos, but not as frequently as I used to. I did them, again, still over the YouTube capture. I then got my first camera. It was a Lumix little digital camera that was my dad's, and I loved it. And my subscriber rate was actually going down because I wasn't posting videos, like, really, and when I did, they were horrible. Around Easter time as well, I also got my first dollhouse, and this is the one with the kitchen and the living room, and I still love it so much. In summertime, my last report card, I got all A's, which was so not expected. My mom said that if I got all A's, she would buy me a new doll, which wasn't expected, but she got me Sage, and I was so happy. Sage is such a beautiful doll, and I added her summer 2013. Excuse the horrible coloring. I don't even know what I don't even know. I can't draw. My blog was starting to take off. I had like 20 followers. I just really loved blogging. I had done it ever since I was a little kid, and it was just my favorite thing ever. Over the summer, I also made my first music video, and it was a bullying one, and I did How to Pack for Your AG Doll, which is my most viewed video ever. Fast forward to Halloween, October time, 2013. In Goodwill, I got my first boy doll, Connor. He's My American Girl 19, but I rescued him and got him a new wig. That was super exciting because he's my first custom doll. My blogging was just taking over my life. I wouldn't even do YouTube, I would just do that all the time. In February 2014, I went on eBay again, and I got Zoey. And this is an Addie doll that I renamed, and I purchased her with my own money, which is pretty cool. Now is the time, and I had like 150-ish subscribers, February 2014, and I did like monthly videos. Also around the time of, I guess, spring break, I got Ivy with my own money when I went to the American Girl store in Dallas, which was really, really fun. And then I celebrated my first year blogiversary, which was the biggest deal for me ever because I had never been so committed to something. And I was so proud of myself. In the summer of 2014, my dad built my second dollhouse while I was camping, and that is my really big dollhouse, and I was in love with it. It was the best thing ever. So it was totally unexpected, and I was like crying. So fast forward to October 2014, and I posted a video called Decorate for Your Dollhouse, and I got 100 views, and my How to Pack for American Girl doll, I just realized had like 100,000 views, and it was the craziest thing ever. Since October, I've been posting weekly videos, which is what I've always wanted to do, and I've fallen in love with YouTube just like I did years ago with Zoey. When I posted my holiday dollhouse tour, I think you guys fell in love with my channel too, because I got so many views and so many nice comments. It was really amazing. And then I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is just crazy. And now I just hit 2,000, which is even crazier. I still just like, what? So, yeah. And then for Christmas in 2014, I got my newest doll, Isabel, from my grandmother, which was so unexpected. And then that's the story of AG, Chloe, and Zoey for now. I hope you guys may have noticed that I misspelled my own username, but to be fair, my camera was dying and I was rushing, so whatever. But thank you guys for getting me where I am now, because I definitely wouldn't be here and I would so have given up, so thank you. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.